Yeah, yeah. So as you know, last till the last session, we discussed about functions, and in functions we mainly went through the character functions, right? So let's go through other character functions. Okay. Yeah. So last time, remember we discussed on how do we eliminate or remove the trailing or leading blanks, right? We have quite a few functions which we went through in terms of an appending, concatenating strings, you know, using right and left. Okay, so let's go through precisely how can we actually remove the blanks in terms of can be a trailing or leading. Okay, so we have a function called trim. Okay, so trim in the sense it mainly deals with it in removing trailing blanks from character expressions and returns this here and returns one blank if the expression is missing. Okay, so if the expression is missing, it just returns one blank, and if it has any kind of a trailing blanks, which means the ending blanks. Okay, blanks ending to the end to the no, which will end to the of a character expression. So those are called not trailing blanks, right? Right. That's the second. Yeah. Okay. So for instance, the syntax is quite straightforward. It's trim of a string. Okay, trim of a string. So I have has blank. No, sorry, I have apple and sauce as my data. For in part one I have apple and in part two I have sauce. Okay. So here what I'm doing here is okay. So remember, we used cat, right? Cat to combine or concatenate two strings, right? Instead of cat, we have an other functionality called double pipe symbol. Okay, double pipe, which means, for example, if I mention uh, concat equal to a new variable equal to part one double pipe part two. Okay, so this will precisely concatenate two variables. Sorry, okay, two variables. Got it, ma'am? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
yeah, we have cat function, right? Remember cat function?
Yes, sir.
So tell me what are the available cat functions?
Cat E, cat S, and cat X.
Cool. Yeah. So instead of cat, you can directly use this particular functionality. So it is also called as concatenation, concatenating two variables. Okay. So let's run this one. Yeah. If you see, yeah, part one has applesauce, part two has only E. Okay. So is this until 10 here?
Yeah.
No, no.
Up to C, it's 10 characters.
Okay. Up to C. Up to C distant characters. Why is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10? Why are we getting? Okay, part one is apple sauce and part two. Okay, so yeah, up to C is okay. Yeah, 10 characters is fine. And party is two. Okay. And we have two things. One is has blank, other one is no blank. Okay. Let me just has blank is 20 characters. Uh, there is no difference here. Just a second, we'll just see through it. Okay. Uh, let me do this thing. Okay. Yeah. Now I guess should be. Okay. If you see here, so we had okay, Apple Apple SA has come into a one part one, and apple, and part two has UC, right? If you see, we have blanks, we have to know we have here to trailing blanks, right? You see here, right, ma'am? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So between Apple and SA, we have blanks, and it is not giving us this SAS. This SAS today is not giving us the apt results. Not showing us the blank. Just a second. It is simply appending. So let's try this. Okay, let it be, ma'am. Yeah. So so here we have these blanks, right? We see this is a blank. Ideally, we should be having only one blank, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. On that, if I use this one, if I use trim here, trim of part one, let's see what happens. You see here, trim of part one, sorry, has blank, part one, part two, they still have blanks. Okay. So what I have done, I just trimmed this particular part one. Okay. So no blanks. Apple sauce, no blanks. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened here? So we have few blanks after apple, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So what does trim do? Trim removes the trailing blanks. So what do you mean by what do you mean by trailing blanks here? After apple, how many blanks are there? Those are trailing blanks. Before apple, if you have any blanks, what are those called, ma'am?
Leading blanks.
Exactly. So trim function removes the trailing blanks. Got it,
Okay.
ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see this one. Um, this example. I have three, part one, part one, part three. Part one is with blanks, part two is with no blanks. Okay. So now tell me, I have apple sauce mixer. In hash blank, I see blanks between apple and sauce mixer, right? And no blank, all the blanks, all the no, the trailing blanks have been removed. Okay. And in no blank, here I have a single blank, one blank left instead of no blanks. Any reason why is it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Why?
If the data is missing, then one blank will be
Okay,
enough.
what data is missing here?
Part two.
Okay, cool.
Part
Yeah,
two data is missing.
yeah. So if data is missing, we trim returns a blank value. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, clear, ma'am. In terms of trim, we have another example. Okay. So we use trim here. If you see x have, I just simply mention x equal to null, some null value. Then in y, I'm just simply concatenating this symbol, this symbol. Okay. So whenever you use um, concatenate with pipe with with the double pipe symbol, when you use this variable name, okay, when you use this variable name, we don't require to enclose it in it in quotations. But if you use any kind of a symbol or some character or a numeric directly, you have to enclose it in quotation marks, double quotation marks. Right, ma'am?
Okay.
Here we have used part one, part two, part three. These are variables or column names. So these don't require any kind of a quotation marks. But here,
Quotation.
yeah, here we are introducing some new value. Okay. So let's run this. If you see, what I'll do is, I'll show you in this way. Yeah, you see here, we have mentioned just X here instead of instead of quotations, right? We haven't enclosed this X in quotations, right? That's because X is a column name. If it's not a column name, if it's any other name, always make sure to enclose it in quotations. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you run this part, you would better understand if I just type this one in log. If you see in log, what I have, the actual X's with spaces, right? I haven't done any trimming for X. So there won't be any kind of a, I'm sorry, no, there will be spaces as per the X value. But I have done some trimming here. Okay?
Okay.
Got it, ma'am?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no space. I mean, my point is, it will remove all the space. Just, it will just mention only one space. That's the, no, which is the ideal space. Oh,
Okay.
okay. Any question on this?
Mm.
Just simply understand. I mean, trim. Okay, trim always trims the or removes the blanks in terms of trailing blanks. T for in trim. T stands for trailing. Okay, trim it removes the trailing blanks. Simple. That's it. Okay. So we have another function called trim n. So what does trim n do? It removes trailing blanks from character expressions and returns a null string. Okay, even if the expression is missing. So previously, what happened here? It returns one blank expression. If the it returns one blank if the expression is missing. In trim n, it returns zero blanks, even if the expression is missing. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see here. You see, previously we had a blank, right? Between,
Yeah.
yeah, now it is completely no blanks. Because what happens is a blank, so how does trim treats a blank, I mean, a null value as a blank, right? It doesn't compress it. It doesn't remove it doesn't trims the blank. I mean, whenever it sees a missing value, a blank is considered a missing value, right? Remember, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Same thing happens here. So in trim n, it doesn't show mercy to any kind of a blank. It just simply removes all the blanks and and just trims everything and appends the respective values. Here, that's what happened. See, if you see in log, I'll show you both. I'll show a difference between those two, trim n and trim. The log, yeah, this is trim. Okay, this is trim n. Same here. This is trim. Y is trim, and X is sorry, and no, that is trim n. Okay. So just think, in X we have some multiple blanks. Okay. So if you use trim on X, it will remove all the blanks. And for example, it has 10 blanks. Okay. 10 blanks. It removes all the blanks. X, so once it removes all the blanks, what does X have? A missing value, right? Right, ma'am? So
Yeah.
how does the trim treats a missing value? With a blank.
Blank.
Exactly. So that's where Y has a blank here. And Z, even if you use trimmen, it just simply removes the even that blank and concatenates the respective parts or the sorry, or the data. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Any questions on trim and trim?
No.
Okay, cool. Mm, Are we recording this? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Next one. Yeah, so here's the difference between trim and trim. So, when expression is there both trim and gives same results. Okay. If the expression is missing, trim returns one blank and one blank space, but trim and gives zero blank space. Right, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next is strip. So strip is something that it just removes all the leading and trailing blanks, okay, from the character expression. Uh, the syntax is straightforward. Strip of the string. That's it. Input string original equal to just a moment. Yeah, original equal to asterisk. I'll just asterisk space concatenating. Yeah. You see here, ma'am, in ABCD, we don't have any blanks. Okay, we just have the no the no the trading blanks, which is the next four characters, and this ABCD have leading and end trading blanks, and even this ABCD have both leading and leading, sorry, the leading blanks. Okay, and this XYZ have the leading blanks. Where if I run this portion, string is ABCD. Okay, see what happens. What I'm doing, I'm just concatenating this asterisk, this string. Strings are these string and an asterisk. Okay. What are these between asterisk and pipe symbol? It is a blank, right? Blank here, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
So blank and
Yeah.
blank here. So what does the original have? It concatenates data with a string. Okay. Yeah. And even this has blanks here, right, ma'am? You see here,
Yeah.
blanks here. Okay. So it concatenates with a string. So in stripped, we are using a strip of the string, which means it removes both leading and trailing blanks. It simply removes trailing and leading blanks and then gives us the data. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here you're putting the asterisk sign and then removing the blanks and this. This is a little confusing to me.
Which one, ma'am?
Yeah, here you're putting the asterisk sign
Mm-hmm.
and then you give the space
Okay.
in there and then you use string and
Yeah,
then space.
string.
Okay.
Yeah, string in the sense here. Yeah, string in the sense this data. Okay, this data here is called a string. So all this fall under string, right, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So asterisk string. So we'll get in this way, ma'am. Asterisk A B C D. Yeah, asterisk A B C D and a second,
Yeah.
and space this asterisk.
Okay.
Okay, okay, yeah.
Got
I'll
it.
tell you the reason for this. Let me just. Okay, even if you do this part, Okay. So here the issue is, uh, you see this, even if we provide blanks, it is, so here it is considering the blanks in terms of the data lines. Okay. In
Okay.
ABCD, so what is the ABCD, ma'am? ABCD have total of, we mentioned it to be 8 characters of length, right? So, but we
Mhm.
only have ABCD. So rest will be blanks, right?
Yeah.
So that's the reason we are getting in this way. Asterisk, A, B, C, D, again space, asterisk.
Okay.
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 Yeah. So in this way, and for second one, we getting asterisk, space, A, B, C, D, asterisk. You see here? Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, what is fourth one, third one? Yeah, I guess we should have, we should be having one more one. Sorry, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, we have eight, right? And we should have one more blank here. Okay. And again, next one, asterisk, space, A, B, C, D, asterisk. Because here it is here up to eight characters of length. Sorry, here, right, ma'am? So we are capturing all the
Yeah.
characters. So no space after this A, B, C, D, asterisk. And again, this one is completely 8 characters. Asterisk, space, asterisk. And this one again, asterisk, space, X, Y, Z, and asterisk. Okay, the same asterisk. Oh, but we have space here. Second now. Why is it taking space? Okay. X. Let me see. Now it will be space here. Yeah, now it will be space here. Okay. What is the original value? Oh, 10 characters original value. Good. Yeah, so it has 10 characters. We should, the first is asterisk and next is X. Got it now?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, got it. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, mainly thing is, ma'am, we don't use strips in terms of, in terms of data lines. Okay. We use it when we have, okay, we use it when you have data in a, in a data set, or when we extract data from a data, from a data source in that way. Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. So, for example, for instance, so we have a data. I mean, last time I shared you this join conditions, right? Remember, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do we join? We join based on some unique keys, right? Okay.
Yeah.
For instance, we have in this way. For this take example, we have the first is part one. First variable is part one. Second is part two. Okay. So parts of part one. In one data set, we have part one. In another data set, we have part one. Okay. So in data set A, we have part one. In data set B, we have part one. I want to merge these two. Okay. Simply, I want to join these two based on part one. Okay. Because we found out that part one has the unique keys. Okay. So how do we join? We should be having unique keys. So in part one, we have keys in this way: one, two, three, and 1, 5, 6, and 2, 3, 4, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, IO. Okay, in this way.
Okay.
Now, sorry. Now in dataset B of part one, I have 1, 2, 3, and again 1, 6, 7, and again 8, 9, 1, 7, 8, 9, 7, 6, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, R, sorry, 6, 7, 8, I, O. Okay. So here I have data in this way. If you see carefully, no, the data is same. Okay. The data is of unique key. Right, ma'am?
Yeah.
If you see carefully, the data is of unique key. Yeah. If you see this one, 6, 8, and so we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 7, 6, and 6, 7, 8, 1, 0, IO. So we have unique keys here. And we have also same keys here. If we do a joining between these two, can you tell me we'll do these get no we'll do the get no we'll do the join no as we normally do in terms of other joins. Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I actually the joining part I missed. I have to look at that
Oh, okay.
video.
Okay,
Sorry about
Sharon.
that.
Yeah, it's okay. Sharon, ma'am, how about you?
Yes.
Can we join these two, part one and part one from A and part two, part one from B, just directly?
Not directly. It should. I mean, ideally not directly.
Mhm.
So, the main condition in joins or any kind of
Yeah,
building,
line. Mm.
yeah, building, building transformation logic is we need to make sure that the data is aligned. So aligned in a way that, for example, I have 1, 2, 3 here, starting from the first position, and part one I have 1, 2, 3 at 1, 2, 3 at the third position.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I have blanks here, but I don't have any blanks here.
Yeah.
Okay, so in this case, the joining the joining isn't possible because we have blanks here. Because joining also treats these blanks as some
Yeah.
value. Okay, so it won't join these two data. So in order to remove these kind of issues, we use strip. So how do we use strip when we join? How do we join, ma'am? We normally join um, part one. Sorry. A dot part one equal to B dot
Part.
part one part one. Right, ma'am? Sorry, ma'am. Remember
Mhm.
joins? Hello.
I think I forgot. I think. Okay.
Yeah, okay, no issue. So, this is what we do in joins. So here, what we simply do is we just simply write strip of
Oh, okay, it will remove the spaces.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it removes space
Okay.
and give us the data.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So this is all scenarios. We have many more scenarios. So mostly we use strip only for strings. I'm sorry, only for variable names wherever we do some transformations. Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Uh, Next one. It's compress function. So it's even more powerful than strip. Okay, let's see how do we use it. Okay. So so compress has the ability to remove blanks, to remove specific strings, okay, to remove character values, to remove capital letters, to remove lowercase letters, to remove numerics, all these. Now it can remove whatever we want based on the our input. Okay, to remove specific characters from a character string. Returns a character string with specified characters removed from the original string. Okay, so this compress main motive is it just removes whatever whatever characters we mentioned it to remove. Okay, so the syntax is source is nothing but the variable name.
Okay.
Okay, and we have chars. So what kind of characters you want to remove? Okay, and we have modifiers. Modifiers means in order to, for instance, I have in a sentence, I want to remove the lowercase letters. Okay. But in the same sentence, the lowercase letters, I mean, I have all the lowercase letters, and similarly, I have all the letters in the uppercase also. Okay.
Okay.
So if I just mention chars, if I just ignore modifiers, if I just mention um, A, B, C, D, okay, it'll remove, it'll remove based on our input. If I mention lowercase A, B, C, D, it'll remove all the lowercase A, B, C, D. If I mention capital A, capital B, capitals of A, B, C, D, it'll remove all the capital letters. Okay. So if I just mention, so I want to remove both. For instance, I want to remove both. I have many letters. If I just mention in chars list, just simple lowercase of ABCD, and we have modifier where it treats both, it treats both lowercase and uppercase from the string to be removed. Okay. So that's where we use modifiers. Getting it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Let's start with this simple example. So for instance, I have a string, some kind of blank string and all. So compress of A. So compress of this A. It will compress all the blanks and give me this complete letter. Sorry, complete word.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Next one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. It just removes all the things and gives me the data. Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And now starts our actual purpose of compress. So compressing lowercase letters. So here, if you see, I so treat this to be a code where I need to remove all the small letters. No, what are the small letters I have? B and C. I simply
Okay.
mention A, B, C, D. Okay. So this is what chars means. So we have a second, we have a second modifier. Sorry, in syntax, we have the no in syntax we have total three portions, right? One is for source, chars, and modifiers. So it is the second portion here, which is the chars. Here I mentioned
Yes.
A, B, C, D, which means to remove lowercase letters. So it removes the lowercase letters. See, all the lowercase have been removed. I only see B here. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, these lowercase B and C have been removed. Next one, I have I mentioned A, B, C, D and a modifier also. So here the modifier is I. I means whether it will be a lowercase or uppercase, just remove it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If you see here, I have B and capital B, small b, and capital B, lowercase b, and lowercase c, right? So here in the Y, I don't see any letters. I only see numerics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I comes into picture. So I is a modifier where it just treats whatever chars we provide, it just treats them to be both lower and uppercase.
But it leaves blank the space there, or like
Yeah,
when B is
mm,
removed, we see a space there.
yeah,
So
we see, yeah, space. Yeah. In terms of, if you see here, these two
yeah.
have been removed. The actual
Yeah.
space, no, the actual space is there, ma'am. If you see the distance between I and 2, here it is quite a big.
Oh, okay, okay,
Here it
okay.
is only two spaces. That's it.
Mm.
Okay. It just removes these two and it'll remain whatever the space is there before, it'll just maintain that.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Next one. Compressing uppercase letters. Okay. Same
Yes,
thing.
like same like
Same
yeah.
thing, same like lowercase. Next one.
Hmm.
Compressing space characters. I mean, the main motto of compress it'll usually compress all the spaces. Even if you don't provide this particular thing, I'll just remove this. Sorry. I still be having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, no spaces.
Hmm. But even if you just sorry maintain even if you provide a chars, so there's a second argument. You know what is second argument? Chars, right? In chars, I mentioned no, I just simply mentioned space and next comma, and I mentioned s here. So s means remove space. In the modifier, I mentioned
Mm-hmm.
s, which means remove space. It removes spaces.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. For your sake, I just uh, you see here. You said previously, right, ma'am? They are B and
Yes.
okay. So these spaces have been
Yeah, yeah.
removed between 1 and 2. Where is between 1 and 2?
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. If you use multiple modifiers, it'll do the way. Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Keeping characters in the list. Okay. Here I don't want to remove them. I want to make sure they are intact in the data.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so see here what happens. So what did we give? We provided only ABCD. I want to make sure that we only have ABCD and with the K
Okay.
with K. So I have A here, I just have B here, and I have A here. I compressed all those and we got the data ABA and removed everything.
Oh,
So K is keeping.
keeping.
Keeping. So just keeping the respective list in the char argument.
Okay.
Okay. Next one. Tell me what does this do? ABCD here.
It will keep only math, English, physics, and remove ABA.
Okay. Yeah. How about math? In math, I have A.
Oh, yeah, it removes.
Yeah. That's what. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Now tell me this one, ma'am. What does this do?
Keep keep
Keep what?
ABA, like
Okay.
ABCD. Yeah.
Okay. So I have A, B, C, A. In math, I
F.
have A, again A, B, I have C here, A. Got it, ma'am? Ma'am, any questions until now on the compress?
It's clear. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
If we use like in the above program,
Uh-huh.
once can you move up?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Still go up now. Yeah, here
Hmm.
we used like modifier, no, I. Uh, what happens if we keep the second argument as space only and if we put the modifier?
Come again?
Um, Here in the car's argument,
Uh-huh.
I want to put the space, not ABCD.
Just space.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the modifier removes all the upper and lower case letters or what it does, I want to see.
So how about this I? You want me to remove it or just
I I want to keep it.
you want to keep it? Okay.
Yes,
It doesn't change, ma'am. There won't be any
doesn't
change.
change.
No.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we
So
have to put the second argument as scarce it is.
exactly. I know I relies on whatever cats we provide here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So what does I
Yeah.
do? I
The
just
modifier for the cards. Yeah.
yeah, I just make
Hmm.
sure that whichever cats you are provided, irrespective of their cases, it'll just remove them from
Oh,
the string. That's what I does.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
K will keep it. Okay.
Exactly. K will keep
Okay,
it.
clear.
Yeah. Next one is K I done.
Good question though, Sonia.
Yeah. Separating numbers or text from alphanumeric data. Okay. Let's see. So here I have name. I have SAS 123, ASAP, Java 456, Oracle. Oracle. Okay. So let's see. So here I just want to, okay, just a second. See what happens here. Mm, yeah. So I mentioned in catalyst, I mentioned null value. Okay. I mentioned A here. So A removes, uh, if you mention A directly, it just removes all the letters in terms of both characters and, sorry, both uppercase and lowercase.
Okay.
Okay. And here I mentioned AK.
Keep.
Exactly. It keeps only the letters with uppercase and lowercase. AK can be, for your sake,
Oh,
we can either provide
Okay.
lowercase a or uppercase a. It keeps.
both.
Yeah,
Okay.
it keeps.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 What is the next? Okay. So we have a few other modifiers. Let's go through those. Data null. I have a string called study SAS blog 11772. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm, what happened to this? Why is it in green color? Just a second. Okay. No, what happened here? Okay. The first thing is, ma'am, I have string here, right? First thing is, I need to compress with any spaces and all. Okay, compress spaces. Even if you don't provide this particular catch, this null value, it just it does it work. Compress does it basic work or default work.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, and here I'm using AK. So what does AK do? It just keeps all the all the alphabets in the string. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So what does D do? D removes. Okay, sorry. It compresses all the numeric values.
Okay.
L, it compresses all the lowercase values. U, it compresses all the uppercase values.
Okay.
K, it keeps the specific characters mentioned in the character list.
Yeah.
P compresses all the, no, all the special characters.
Oh,
Okay, I it maintains whichever no, whichever list you are given in the in the character list. Make sure uh, you have it in lowercase and uppercase in the string. It removes them. Oh, yeah, okay,
okay.
it compresses them. And again, what does A do? It compresses irrespective of data in terms of uppercase and lowercase characters. Last one,
Yeah.
last but S means it compresses spaces. KD, which is it compresses the alphabets, and I mean in contrary, it keeps the digits.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go through it one by one. I learn it carefully. Oh, yeah. What is string one? It removes all the spaces. It removed, right? Spaces. If
Yeah.
we have spaces, it removed. What is string two? String two is it compresses AK. AK means it compresses all the what you call numerics, right? It keeps only the alphabets. AK.
Alphabets. Yeah.
Yeah. What is third one? D. D is simply
Big
it removes all the um, numerical values.
alphabets. Yeah.
Okay. And what is L? It removes the lowercase. L removes the lowercase. Okay.
Okay.
And for string 5 is it removes the uppercase. And
Yeah.
string 6 is it only keeps A. Only keep A. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. String 7 is it removes all the lower, sorry, special characters. So we have special characters in, so we what special characters we have here? What do you call it? Sorry. This,
So we
yeah.
have to mention that special character.
No, no. If we mention, oh, okay. Even if we,
Keeps.
sorry, ma'am, come again.
It
So
just
here
keeps on.
we mentioned like the exclamatory mark, we
Hmm.
mentioned it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's sorry. Let's try even without mentioning it.
Okay.
Okay. We never actually I never used it though in my career in my entire career. Uh, let's try even just removing this. Okay, okay. First we'll just go to the rest, and after this one we have you know uppercase and lowercase specifiers, right? This is I.
Yeah.
So here I just want to mention make sure I only have string 8 have only second. Yeah, only to remove S can be a lowercase, uppercase. So it removed all the S values, right? And 9 we have A. So compress all lower uppercases, right, ma'am? In
Yeah.
9. What is 10 here? In 10 we have compress all spaces. It compress all
Yeah.
spaces. And in
Yeah.
11 it just only want to keep digits.
Digits.
Okay. So what is the other one to only keep digits?
Um, the numeric one. I mean, I forgot you showed it before. In the same.
So
Yeah,
we can separate uh, like characters and numbers, we can separate.
that's what I'm asking you. No, what is the other way? Instead of D, what is the other way to keep only digits?
Remove the alphabets.
Exactly. Yeah, then remove the alphabets. How do you remove alphabets? What is the modifier used to remove the alphabets in irrespective of the cases?
AK.
No, just A. A means keep.
Just
A. A.
A
A. Yeah.
means if you use
Yeah.
AK,
Sorry. A.
it'll keep the
Yeah.
alphabets. If you use
Yeah. Yeah.
just A, it just removes all
Will
the
remove.
uppercase and lowercase letters. Yeah, so let's try
Sorry.
this punctuation mark. Let's see. Oops, sorry, we should have mentioned it. What is it? 7. Yeah, it still removes all the punctuation marks, ma'am. Okay, we have exclamatory and full stop, right? In
Yeah.
7, both got removed. We just
Okay.
we just need to use. I mean, for all these modifiers, we can either mention some char list, or else no, if or else no, we can ignore the char list.
Okay.
Okay, except for K and I, we can either mention the char list, or else we can just ignore the char list.
Mhm.
Okay, any question, ma'am?
Clear, Rajiv. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's clear.
yeah. Next one is compl. Okay, compl. First one is compress. This is compbl. Okay, removes multiple blanks from a character string.
Okay.
Okay, so this has a catch here. Let's see. You see? So what happened here? Remove multiple blanks from character string. So here, what? No, if you use compress, it will be just my name is Ram will be entirely combined, right, without any
One.
spaces.
Yeah. No
Yeah,
spaces. So
yeah.
this will.
So this come here, it returns one space if you have multiple spaces. It removes, for instance, if you have 10 spaces, it removes 9 spaces and just it only makes sure it will have only one space left.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Same thing here. We see A is my name is Ram, and B is exact with one spacing. Okay.
Yeah.
On it, if I use compress C equal to compress of A, you see, we have no space in between my name is Ram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is the difference between compl and compress. And this one. Let's see this final example. I yeah. I have here data ds1 and so on. Data ds1 name one. You see, I have cat. Instead of cat, I have trim and again compl. Okay. Let's go to one by one. What happened here? Didn't this run? Okay, let's go to one by one, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, so what is name one? Name one is just concatenating first name and last name.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so we'll have some space, right, in between them. Okay, and again, what is name two? Name two of cat of F name and last name, F name and L name. Even cat is the same. It simply concatenates two variables. Okay,
Yeah.
and name two. Name two is cat of trim of F name and L name. So what does trim do? It removes the trailing
In space.
blanks. Trailing
Yeah.
blanks. Okay. So Mohan might have some trailing blanks. Padma and Varma might have some no trailing blanks. It removed the trailing blanks and just combined first name and last name.
Yeah.
Right. Next one. And again we have come BL. So come BL, what does it do? It just maintain one
Space.
space between the first name and last name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the difference between normal concatenation, cat with trim, and come BL. So even if you use compress, it'll just compress all the um, values, I mean all the spaces, and just gives you name, just like name 2A.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. Any question until now?
Clear, Rajiv. Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to one more function, and then we'll call it a session. Let's go with translate. Okay. Yeah, just pay attention on this one, ma'am. Okay.
Okay.
So basically, what does translate do? It replaces specific characters in a character expression. Okay. So in terms of translate, so whatever we provide. So here we have three arguments. One is the actual string. Okay. Other one is um second one. Yeah. Other one is whichever string we want to translate or replace. Okay. And onto which string no we want to replace. Got it, ma'am?
Okay.
Okay, let's run this. Okay. So here I have X, Y, Z, W, right? It's a main string. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to replace, you see, I want to replace, I have in output I have X, Y, Z, Z, B.
Yeah.
I want to replace VW with A and B, which is V replaces with, sorry, V gets replaced with A and W gets replaced with B.
B.
Got it, ma'am?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the end, X will be X, Y, Z, B.
Because we don't have A. Yeah.
Exactly. No, we don't have V.
V. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, V. Okay. So it will be so it is a simple, I would say, uh, syntax. Second.
Yeah. Got your point. Like, let's say if you're saying ZW, then we will have X, Y, A, B there. So
Yeah,
whatever we want to.
I just copy the syntax. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So for instance, I have translate. Okay, translate source. So this is source. Okay.
Yeah.
So here the I would say characters or the characters to
What
be
we want.
replaced.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah, to be.
replaced. Okay. Actual characters.
Okay.
Actual cats. Okay, ma'am. I would say
Yeah.
yeah. This is mandatory. All these are mandatory characters. Yeah. Okay. Now tell me this one. How does how does X looks in the output data?
Um, A, B, C. C will be replaced by S.
Okay. That's it,
A,
right?
B, A, B, S. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. ABS.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So this is translate. We have few other character functions, namely tran word. We have index, and then we're gonna start with the numeric functions.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, any questions until now, ma'am?
Clear, Rajiv. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay,
Have to
ma'am.
go back
Just
and I
yeah,
didn't get chance to watch one of the video I missed.
yeah. Please go to the
Yeah, I
previous
will. Yeah, yeah. It's on my
sessions, ma'am.
list.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, mostly, I'll wrap this functions in this week itself.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rajiv. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Bye.